ASMR. Hi, welcome back to my channel. Welcome. So for today's video, I'm going to share some of the crystals that I have in my collection. Some of them I bought over the years, and some of them were gifted to me. So the first crystal that I got when I was traveling, I went to Mexico, Cancun, and there's a spiritual shop over there, and I got an obsidian statue of one of the gods that the Mayans used to worship. And so, obsidian comes from volcanic lava, I believe, is what they told me. And this goddess, I forgot her name, but she protects the home and she protects the family, and she is the goddess of basically like anything that has to do with like domestic, like your home, your family, where you gather. And so she's also the goddess of protection, and I really like that. So I bought it, and I don't know, I was just drawn to it when I saw it at the shop. And I don't know if you can tell in the light, but you can see these little gold flecks. And if you hold it into the light, you can see them clearer. I really like obsidian. I know they also used to use obsidian for mirrors. I don't know what the significance of that is, but I thought it was pretty cool. This next crystal was also a gift to me for my birthday 2 years ago. And it's a point, a pillar or a point, I don't know what they're called. But this is selenite. And selenite, sometimes they give them to you like in chunks, or you'll see them like in bars, long bars. But selenite is believed to be light itself. And it's supposed to be like a cleansing crystal. It's always good to have like cleansing in your home, not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally. And so when I got this, I was very excited because I always liked the way selenite looks. This is one of my favorite crystals as well. I like the way the light reflects inside the crystal. And now you can see like these little rays. So hopefully this cleanses you through the internet. A little bit of reiki healing. selenite, 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 selenite. This next crystal I got on my trip to Arizona. I went to visit Sedona, and one thing about Sedona is that they have a lot of mineral-rich dirt. Well, the earth there is mineral-rich. They don't have the dirt. And so they have a lot of crystals and something called vortexes, and I thought that was pretty cool. I learned that when I went there. I just went just to go see the Grand Canyon, but I thought it was pretty neat. And I went into a crystal shop, and this caught my eye. I don't know if you can see it. So this is black kyanite. It's kind of like an explosion of crystal. See, it was there. And you get these little spears. Again, almost like light, like it's shooting. Like a shooting star. Or like a comet. Right? Like this would be the star, and this would be its tail. Sorry guys, I couldn't get my camera to focus. But black kyanite, it came with this little card. So let me go ahead and read what it says. It says, black kyanite clears blocked energies in all chakras. It replenishes the meridians, grounding and energizing, useful in energetic healing, facilitates meditation. So it's good for energetic healing, to replenish the meridians, and to block energies in all chakras. So like a comet, hopefully this black kyanite clears any blocked energies you might have and replenishes your meridians and helps with your energetic healing. Black kyanite. Black kyanite. 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 Also, at that same shop, I bought something called Desert Rose. And the reason it's called Desert Rose is because if you go out into the desert, you'll find it growing above ground in this tumbleweed shape, which these little crisscrosses bundle up and make it look like a rose. See how it starts to sort of spiral out. Kind of looks like a pine cone a little bit. I love the crisscross structures of this crystal. So, on the card, it says that Desert Rose helps to gently ground a person. It It clarifies mental vision, quiets a worry, and helps practical focus. Helps to dissolve self-imposed programs. Useful in personal meditation and visualizations. Can be used to strengthen positive affirmations. Provides flexibility to one's nature. So, if you're trying to clear your mind of any blockages or of any programming that you or someone else might have instilled, this is the perfect crystal for you. Hopefully, this desert rose cleanses your mind and helps to ground you. When I went to the fair last year, I saw this rock that people were breaking open. So I went to check it out, and it turns out there's something called geodes. And the reason they're called geodes is because from the outside they look like rocks, but on the inside they're hollow. And in geodes, they have crystal formations. And it's like a little cavern, a miniature cavern of crystals. I believe, I might be wrong, but I think this is quartz. It's like having your own little cave of crystals, a miniature cave of crystals. So cool. This other crystal, which some people don't agree that is a crystal because of how it's formed, but I think it is, and I like it a lot, and that is bismuth. And bismuth has these spirals that stack on top of each other, creating these cool geometric structures. I like this piece of bismuth because it kind of looks like a pyramid or like a building. It's got like this Aztec kind of look to it. And this bismuth has this metallic rainbow shine to it that goes from purple to green to blue. of this also kind of looks like a cave. Hopefully. I don't know if there are any properties or qualities for bismuth, but I like it. Speaking of purple and green, I was also gifted this green fluorite. And I bought this book that gives a little more information on crystals. So this green fluorite. Green fluorite is color green, associated with the throat and the heart chakra, can harmonize a challenging relationship with a family member or housemate, supports focus in a chaotic work environment, use as a worry stone if you're feeling overwhelmed. Pure fluorite is clear, but it exists in nearly every hue and is known as the most colorful mineral due to its various trace impurities. It is believed that yttrium might cause the green hue of this fluorite. So I guess if you're having issues with somebody in your home or at work, this would be the perfect stone for you. So if you've been having issues lately with somebody you live with or somebody you work with, I hope this green fluorite helps you with that. I'm not a Reiki master, but I'd like to share the energies of this fluorite with you. Green fluorite. Green fluorite. This next crystal, I thought it was lapis, but with lapis lazuli, I believe it gets its name because it looks like a piece of the sky. But I don't think that this is lapis because of these brown stone marks. I think this is something else. But lapis usually is a dark blue with like these white bands. And this is kind of a mix. This kind of looks like granite. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. So this next stone is pretty cool. I've heard a lot of things about it. It's called Moonstone. It looks like it's black and white. I don't know, for some reason this reminds me of like Dalmatians because of the spots. So whenever I see this, I don't think of the moon, I think of Dalmatians. But this is the smooth, polished end. Moonstone. 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 Moonstone can be white or beige, and it's associated with the crown or the third eye. So the crown would be like the top of your head, and your third eye is in between your eyes, like in your forehead. And its uses include enhancing openness to spiritual guidance and a deep intuition. In the home, it helps ease the transition from the workday, from working to nesting, and it works in a high energy, ever evolving environment. It can bring calm. Moonstone is the traveler's stone, providing protection as you travel. Moonstone is a variety of orthoclase feldspar, composed of potassium, aluminum, silicate. That's a mouthful. Potassium, aluminum, silicate. It's marked by its adolescence, adolescence, an optical occurrence caused by the reflection of light. I don't think this is moonstone. Or it might be mixed. When I bought this stone, they told me it was moonstone. And I thought it was cool. But this might be something else. This might be mixed with like pyrite or obsidian, something. I don't know. I thought it was cool. This is citrine. I just watched a video yesterday that said sometimes amethyst is burnt and they turn it yellow to make it look like citrine. And seeing as how these little structures look a lot like amethyst, so this might be burnt amethyst, not citrine, but I like it anyways. I like the gold color. Let's see what it says about citrine. So it says that citrine increases the feeling of warmth and happiness in a space. Hold during a visualization practice to help you manifest that object. It's connected to the crown solar plexus chakra. Citrine is a crystal of manifestation. It's known as the merchant stone. So I guess if you're trying to manifest something, probably money or like abundance, this is the perfect stone for you. Citrine. Now this next one is amethyst. Amethyst usually has this white border beneath the purple points, and it's this dark purple hue, usually carved out when they're in clusters like this, especially when they're mini clusters. And amethyst is really good to protect against like overindulgence and drunkenness. And it's not necessarily alcohol. Sometimes you can be drunk on power or self. And so this is really good to remind you that everything is good in moderation. And I love the way amethyst looks in the light. It's super cool. Amethyst. 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 The only thing about amethyst is that if you want to keep this dark purple color, you have to keep it out of the light, as pretty as it catches the light. If it's in like direct sunlight or even overhead lights for long periods of time, eventually the color starts to fade out and it'll turn clear like it was before. So that was amethyst. This was also given to me as a gift. I believe that it's red jasper, and this is tumbled stone. As with the fluorite, it's raw because they kind of just cut it out. They give it a quick wash and sell it like that. These were put into a tumbler in big pieces, and they put sand grit and they tumble them with finer and finer grit till they become polished like this. Now you can carry them. These are like pocket stones. You put them in your pocket. That way they don't snag on the fabric. But red jasper. Red jasper is associated with the sacral root chakra. Color red. Sit with jasper when you need to jumpstart your energy or creativity. Keep this stone in your bedroom to rekindle passion. At work, Red jasper enhances the ability to get things done while still promoting harmony. The red jasper gently but effectively generates life force, enhances vitality, and replenishes depleted energy. This kind of reminds me of like fire. When you're like at a standstill and you've been paused on life for a while, red jasper helps to ignite that fire and get you going. Whether it be personal or at work or with the hobby. Let's zap all that laziness away. Let's cleanse with fire. All the negativity, all the blockages, all the sluggishness, all the fog that's slowing you down. Let's get those projects going. Let's get that creativity flowing. Red jasper. Red jasper. This next crystal is called, I believe, organite. This is one of the first crystals I ever bought. I saw it and I could not stop staring at it. It's almost hypnotic. Kind of reminds me of like a thing from Fantastic Four, or like a meteor. So this is, I'm sorry, not organite, but argonite. Argonite is also associated with the sacral or the root chakra. And argonite is good to hold before meditation to draw grounding energy and to settle your body in. In the home, it enhances awareness to the way of daily life wears and tears on the earth, inspiring environmental conscious efforts. At work, especially stabilizing when you're spread too thin and lacking sleep. Argonite nurtures a deep connection to the planet. So if you're looking for inspiration for gardening, or if you're trying to just ground yourself, either at work or at home, argonite is highly recommended, especially if you're about to do meditation work. This is so good to bring you back down to earth and to the ground. And if you look at it the way that it's spread out, it does kind of look like a planet or something. And it is the color of the earth. It's this beautiful brown color, this amber. So hopefully this Argonite brings you grounding in your daily life and inspiration to heal the earth. The last crystal that I have to share with you guys was also a gift. And this is Green Adventure Teen. Green Adventure Teen is a good luck stone. It attracts opportunity and can skew the odds in your favor. Place on the heart chakra to clear blocked energy and to soothe emotional wounds. Associated with higher heart and the heart chakra, brings adventures of cheerfulness to spaces and enhances the energy of possibility. So it's like a good luck stone. It opens up your heart, helps heal any emotional damage that you might have. This was given to me as a birthday gift. It's really nice. Green Adventure Teen. Anyway, that was all of my crystals. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. Oh, actually, just kidding. There's one more. No, this was one of the last crystals that I bought recently, and isn't it neat? This is smoky quartz. And if any of you guys watched Steven Universe, this is the crystal that Amethyst and Steven formed when they fused. The smoky quartz kind of reminds me of like a castle, like Dracula's castle. I think there's a passage in the book about this. So, theirs is not as dark, but mine's darker. Smoky quartz, a gray-brown color, connected to the solar plexus, root, and earth. Smoky quartz is an antidepressant in crystal form. Smoky quartz, if you're feeling overwhelmed or scatterbrained, hold smoky quartz while meditating for deep grounding. Keep on a nightstand to alleviate daily stress and negativity as you sleep. Set next to your computer or your phone to absorb all the electromagnetic pollution. Which is great because as you're watching this video, you're holding your phone. So hopefully this absorbs some of that electromagnetic pollution. because we're inspired by argonite. These two, very powerful. Helps to heal the earth and to ground. This one is an antidepressant and also helps to clear the electromagnetic fields that we're surrounded by every day. So lots of healing here. And with that is the end of the video. If you're watching this video at night, I hope I was able to help you relax, and I hope you have a good night. And if you're watching this video during the day, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope it's as relaxing for you as it was for me to make this video. Thanks for watching.